Well, today there was that meeting to deal with the issue of electoral violence, or to think that on the day that we have such a conversation, we also had this situation at Ejura. We'll be shortly taking you to Parliament, where the Member of Parliament for Ejura is expected to make a statement on what has happened on the floor of Parliament. But just in case you have not followed the incident so far, there has been, what you can call a gunshot spree this morning in a joint police and military operation in Ejura. 2 people have died, and the Member of Parliament is on the floor right now.
Alias Kaka was a member of the Face the Country movement. As an active citizen who is interested in the development of the Ejura municipality, Ibrahim Mohammed has been engaged in a vigorous social media campaign to expose development challenges that confront the people in the municipality and the need for those challenges to be fixed, to the admiration and support of many of the citizens of the area. Mr. Speaker, in the early hours of Saturday, 26 June 2021, some unscrupulous persons attacked Ibrahim Mohammed at his residence, where he sustained severe injuries. He was therefore rushed to the hospital for treatment. Unfortunately, he could not make it. He was reported dead on Monday, 28 June 2021. The attack on Ibrahim was reported to the police, but they took no immediate action. Ibrahim Mohammed was laid to rest on Tuesday morning, that is today. Upon the return of the family, friends and sympathizers from the cemetery, armed police officers and military men reportedly shot into the crowd of innocent citizens, discharging live ammunition, causing severe injuries to about 6 persons and killing 2 of them. Nasiru and Mutala died instantly. This exercise of indiscretion by the police and the military has exacerbated the security situation in the municipality. Prior to the attack on his life, Ibrahim Mohammed reported that he had received several voice messages of threats on his life from faceless miscreants. He therefore lodged complaint to the police for investigation. The gruesome murder of Ibrahim represents yet another dark day for our democracy. That an active citizen like Ibrahim Mohammed alias Kaka, who is genuinely concerned about the underdevelopment in his community, will be gruesomely murdered. Even more regrettable is the fact that the police and military officers who are trained to maintain law and order and to protect life and protect property will discharge live bullets into a crowd of innocent citizens, thereby killing and maiming them, is most regrettable. It is heartwarming that at least 2 suspects by name Ibrahim Isaka alias Anyas the Bible and Al-Hassan Husseini alias Alasan Jamulo, who were both bodyguards of the municipal chief executive Mohammed Salisu Bamba, have been arrested in connection with the murder of Ibrahim Mohammed. These same suspects have been linked to the voice message threats sent to Ibrahim Kaka. I am, by this statement, calling for calm in the Ejura municipality. I call on the Minister for National Security, the Minister for Defense, and the Minister of Interior, and the Regional Security Council to take immediate steps to restore calm in the municipality. I am also calling on the Defense Minister to institute a full-scale investigation into the shooting incident to ensure that trigger-happy soldiers can be brought to book. I demand nothing but justice for Ibrahim Mohammed and his family. The police must thoroughly investigate and prosecute the killers of Ibrahim to serve as a deterrent to persons who are acting with impunity in the municipality. While praying for the soul of Ibrahim, I also commiserate with his family, friends, and loved ones, especially the young widow and the children he left behind. I sympathize with the families of the victims of the shooting incidents and also wish those who sustained injuries receiving treatment a speedy recovery. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity.
Thank you, honorable members. Let me first invite Honorable James Agaga. A leader, I'll come to you. So if you can hold on. I'm taking.
We, at the conclave, there was an agreement, and my colleague will corroborate that there'll be one on each side, so that in all two members will speak to this issue. That was the agreement. And my colleague is here, he could confirm that. Two speakers, one on each side.
Honorable leader, well taken, but I've already invited Honorable Agaga. So Agaga, you can take the floor, then I take one, the leadership.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. On this sad occasion, I would like to convey my heartfelt condolence to the families of first Ibrahim Mohammed and the two others who were shot dead by the security personnel who were sent there to contain the crowd today. Mr. Speaker, the maker of the statement has raised very critical issues that should catch the attention and firm action of this House. First of all, Mr. Speaker, the remote cause of the demonstration, or if you like, procession, which then resulted in the deployment of the military and police to contain the demonstration, was the death or the killing of Ibrahim Mohammed. Mr. Speaker, the maker of the statement has indicated that they said Ibrahim Mohammed received threats. He received threats and actually took steps to lodge a complaint with the police. The fundamental question, Mr. Speaker, we need to be asking ourselves now is why the police did not provide Ibrahim Mohammed with protection. Because clearly he said he had received voice recordings which threatened that he was going to be attacked and killed. Unfortunately, he was not given any protection. The result is his killing. And Mr. Speaker, when the citizens of Ejura then decided to demonstrate, the police and military, to use excessive force. And Mr. Speaker, that is the next issue I'd like to deal with. The use of excessive force by the police and military in containing crowds or processions in this country is not new.
And so when these things happen, it appears very backward on our forward march as a democracy. So I want to condemn the killings. And killings anywhere should be condemned by all well-meaning Ghanaians. What I don't agree with is for anybody to create the impression that the state is oppressing the exercise of rights. And I put this in context because if we begin to speak and make this narration, we will not see our way clear. Institutions of state are replete with individuals, and these individuals are human like us. So people who serve in the Ghana Police Service, the Army, other security services are human like us. So if under certain circumstances, we have these personalities going beyond boundaries, and some, for want of a better expression, excessive in the enforcement of the law, then we have to depart and identify all these people, but not to lump them together and say that the state is oppressing individuals. That I don't agree. So what we may have to do is to encourage.
Honorable members, order, please.
Speaker, what we should be doing, and I heard my colleague, my good friend, we were all at the NUT student leadership together, the Honorable Agaga, very experienced student leader. We should be encouraging state institutions like the police, the army, the national security, to conduct a thorough investigation. And then the perpetrator should be brought to book. We cannot put a bad name on the Ghana Police Service because some individuals have engaged in some excesses. That would be most unfortunate. And I think that it is important we distinguish and distill these elements in the Ghana Police Service, other police services who are doing a good job, and let them face the rigors of the law. I think when we do that, people will be cautious in the exercise of enforcement of the law, and people will understand that indeed the source of their power is the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, and there's nobody who's beyond the laws of our country. We must also be a bit measured in our commentary. I would never support the killing of any individual, any Ghanaian. Citizens must also cooperate, and the Honorable Agaga, when he was commenting, had sought to make the point that there were earlier warnings that were given, and he sought to ask what the police did in regard to all these earlier warnings that were given to them. I think that these are genuine concerns that all of us need to bring our minds to. Speaker, he concluded by calling for probably an order or directive from the outfit. I think that our standing orders gives us the power. The committee, your committee, the committee the honorable member serves on, the Committee on Defense and Interior, may not even need the directive of the Speaker to begin to ask questions, to begin to ask the sector minister to appear before the committee for some investigation at our level to go on. We are quick at saying, oh, let there be a full-scale investigation. What are we doing as members of parliament as part of our oversight? Let's also do our job. And our regulations mandate us to go into some of these concerns and investigate and report to plenary without necessarily waiting for a referral from the Speaker. It's most unfortunate. Our heart goes out to the family. The people of Seche Duma say, particularly our member of parliament, we mourn with you. And probably Parliament in your nation should also take some action through the relevant committee to show a certain concern for the citizens and the lives lost, and also to continuously employ the Ghana Police Service and the other security agencies to do a thorough investigation into this matter, so that never again shall citizens be visited with violence, and armed citizens who are going on a peaceful demonstration, violence be visited on them. It's most unfortunate, and I think that we need to go ahead and do what we have to do. We cannot, the Honorable, my good friend, we cannot base our conclusion on videos going viral. We can't do that. And it's a house of record. So I urge my good friend, Honorable Agaga, to team up with the chair of the Committee of Defense and Interior, and our good friend, the Honorable Ken Ejapon, to work together. And I can assure you that myself and my good friend, the Honorable Muntaka, and leadership will give you all the necessary support, and with the blessings of the Speaker, for us to come to the bottom of this matter. Speaker, I thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Very good. Honorable Minority.
NASA conversation is still ongoing on the floor of Parliament. Joseph Opoku-Gakpo is on standby. He'll bring us the update in our subsequent bulletins.